So long as the state retains its status as a geostrategic position, it will have no hope of salvation. That is, unless we experience a miracle that transcends the laws of a human world. Three years ago, Guy lost his life in a mortal combat against me, and yet he didn't even curse my name. And now Kia, holding the power of the Septarian, has sealed Shizuku's eyes. I have no intention of undoing what has been done, my self-serving transgressions included. If you cannot accept that, then you're welcome to convince me with force. Take up the tonfa your brother left you, and show me that you're willing to avenge him. Open the path before you and take back what you cherish most. Fine. But let's get one thing straight. This isn't about taking revenge for my brother. Our division was established for a more modest reason. To honor Guy Bannings and his will. Right now, the Special Support Section is carrying the hopes and wishes of so many people, including Shizuku. So if you plan to stand as a barrier against us, then we're going to surmount it. Take Kia back and solve this case once and for all. You tell him, leader. Shizuku is waiting for us over at Orchis Tower. And we will not be going back without you in tow. You four never change. This ends now. Very good. You stand before Arios MacLaine, master of the second form of the 8 Leaves One Blade Stool. I've made my choice. I shall forgo your justice to make my desires a reality. Come, Special Support Section. I guess with that I say, welcome back to the Legend of Heroes Trails to Azure, where we confront Arios in battle. To determine whose justice holds more value. Good. And start by... Zero Sorcerer and Zero Ranger. Ow.
けるか。なんとかしないと。エニグマ駆動。ありがとう。
なんとかしなくては。
負けるか。させるか。
まずいな。
負けられない。エニグマ。まだやれる。
まずいな。エニグマク。
ありがとうございます。そこだ。負けられない。エニグマ。
Okay, Arios, the Divine Blade of Wind. The peerless Divine Blade of Wind fights with lightning quick swordsmanship.
立て直しましょう。エニグマ駆動。まだやれる。
いいだろう。エニグマク。
ありがとう。私の番ですね。やあ、私の番ね。俺の番だな。
いいだろう。エニグマク。
そこだ。いいのか。私の番ですね。よし。みんな一気に行くぞ。
任せておけ。
私の番ですね。大丈夫ですか。俺の番だな。
私の番だな。
ありがとう。いいぞ。俺の番だな。そこだ。はい。
さあ行くぞ。貴様。
任せて。エニグマ。ありがとうございます。私の番です。任せてくれ。
私の番だな。
そこだ。任せて。エニグマ。はい、駆動。月影の蝶たち。行くぞ。
私の番だな。
覚悟。やあ。
いいだろう。
お任せを。やあ。行くぞ。さてと。
よもやここまで。
そこです。はい。やあ。
任せておけ。よし、私に続け。
よし。ストップ。任せて。覚悟。
さあ行くぞ。よし、私に続け。
俺の番だ。覚悟。せい。
いいだろういいだろう
任せてくれ。
ここまで
よし、上出来だ。
悪くない
Emblem reach level 5. Two Zemon powders.
ロイド
Lloyd,
他の
each
者
and
たち
every one of you. You've all become
本
so
当に強くな
strong.
ったな
だとしたら
That's because
アリ
he
オス
always had you to look up to for inspiration, Arios.
確かに
That's right. Without you waiting at the summit, I don't know if we'd have climbed this far.
同感です。
I feel the same way.
いつも目指す
You were always the barrier we were
はる
measured
か先にい
against,
てくれました
the standard we strove to meet. Spare me.
そのように
I
言わ
don't
れ
deserve
た
that
資
kind
格
of
なんて
praise now of all
そも
times.
そもないというのに
アリオスさん、
Arios,
あの日
the person who shot my brother that day wasn't you, was it? It was
イエス
Mr.
先生
Grimwood.
ですね。
そいつは
No freaking way.
なぜ
What makes you think that?
単なる消去法です
A。simple process of elimination.
事件の背
Given
景
the
を
murder
考えたら
circumstances, the only remaining
Sensei
suspect
以外
other
の
than
容疑
Mr.
者がいると
Grimwood
した
are
ら
Dieter and Maria Bell.
ディーターさんかマリアベルさん。ただ、
But Dieter didn't know the broader plan, and Maria Bell doesn't have any prior connection to my brother.
マリアベルさんも兄貴とは接点がない。だが、
Mr. Grimwood, though,
イアン先
he and
生
Guy knew each other very well.
兄貴とも
You
かな
said
り
so
親しいよう
yourself.
でした。そして、
Plus, his work often
国
takes him
内の
abroad.
出張も多く、
As with any
GM
occupation tied to the law, it's no
Tsuruga
surprise he knew how to use a handgun for
拳銃に慣れてい
self-defense.
てもおかしくない。どうですか
What do you have to say?
60点だ
Your reasoning isn't without its flaws.
だが
But I suppose I have
旧
to
大
give
点
credit where
は
it's
つけざ
due.
るを得ないようだ まあ
Hey
ア
Arias,
リオスお互い限
looks
界
to
みたい
me
だし
that the two of us are at our
今日のと
limits.
ころは休戦にしね
Why
えか
don't we call it a tie for now? Don't be
何をバカな
ridiculous.
知られた以上
Both of us know full
お
well
前
that I
をここ
can't
か
let
ら
you
返すわ
leave.
けにはいかん来月の
If you
式
plan
を
on
無事に
attending
迎
your
えたら
wedding next month, you have to strike me down for good.
なの
Come on,
できる
what
わ
do
け
you
ねえ
take me for?
そしたら
If I did that, how would you and Shizuku
俺
ever
はしず
make
く
it
ちゃ
to
んの
our
式
big
に呼べ
day?
ねえだろうが安心しろ
Don't worry,
お
I
前ら
haven't
の
told
計画
anyone
は
about
誰
this
にも
project
話
of
していない
yours yet.
ダドリー
I
あたりに
thought about
協力
getting
してもら
Dudley
おう
to
か
lend
と
me
思
hand,
ったが
but the guy plays
あいつは
things by the
融
book
通
too
きかねえ
much,
か
you
らな
know.
セルゲイ
I haven't even
だ
let
って
Sergey in on
ま
it.
だ相
Well,
談して
huh?
ないんだぜお前
What? Don't you realize that you're giving me even more reason to kill you?
判断するとは思わないのかいや
Ah, well, you kidding. You're not enough of a rat for a move like that.
じゃなかった
I
ら
wouldn't have come here on my own if
こ
I
んな
thought
場所
you
に
were.
男の子一人では来ねえだろうとにかく
Come on, man. Why don't we call this whole thing off and go grab us some drinks?
そうでなく
You
て
having
も
a
ここ
good
に
conversation in what,
どこ
2
に
years
集ま
now?
できなかったし弟と彼女
You can
の
listen to me
自慢
brag all
話
about Lloyd, my
させろっ
beautiful
つうの
bride to be. You
Ay,
never
kawaras
changed,
da
do you?
弟は確
Your
か
brother, he's already
もう
15, isn't
15
he?
になるんだったかはあ
Yep, kid's real bright, nothing at all like
結
me.
構な秀才でなどこかの
I'm
高
thinking
等
of
学
sending
校
him
あ
to
たり
some
に行かせ
fancy
たいと
schmancy
思ってるんだ
school
が
somewhere.
まあいいや
Anyway, where to?
雨だし
It's raining,
Garante
and
de-
Garant's probably the closest.
先生
Mr. Grimwood?
なるほど
So, You were a puppet master all along. Forgive me, Guy. I thought about inviting you too, considering what happened to your parents. But in the end, I knew that you would never have approved. Mr. Grimwood! You cut me there. With you at the helm, maybe that project will work out after all. But eventually, someone's bound to take my place. Yes, I imagine so. Guy, stay with me! Damn it all. Lloyd, Cecile, if only I'd seen this coming. Guy, how horrible. Damn, that's cold. Thank you for recounting my brother's final moments. I don't deserve your thanks. Mr. Grimwood, isn't going to be easy for you to get through to. To say nothing of Kia, her determination is firm. It's going to take everything you have to change their minds. Lloyd? Finally, I can stand as tall as my brother once did. Thank you, everyone. I never would have been able to get this far without you. What the hell are you talking about? It was because of you that we were able to overcome the barrier that Arios presented to us. Furthermore, doing so dispelled the mystery surrounding Guy's death. Exactly. We simply wanted to support you, just as we always have. Though unfortunately, I think our greatest trial is still ahead of us. Agreed. Mariabel, Mr. Grimwood and Kido are waiting for us. Yeah. The final seal should have been released. Let's head on to the holy precincts and check it out. He's unconscious, but his life isn't in any danger from what I can tell. Man, though, that was one hell of a fight. It didn't even matter that he was outnumbered. He certainly lives up to his title. In any case, I'm glad we won. I'd like to bring Arios back to the Merkaba knowing how worried Shizuku is about him. But Mariabel and Mr. Grimwood are waiting for us. I have a bet, but there will be time to come back once everything is over. Right, let's be off. The seal blocking the elevator has been lifted. When taking it up should lead us straight to Kia. Yeah, no doubt about it. We managed to beat Arios, but we still have Mariabel to contend with. There's no telling what she's capable of. Let's return to the Merkaba and make our final preparations. And if we go to the Merkaba, why not take Arios along when we go there anyway? Game logic! We can't afford to fail. We're taking Kia back no matter what the cost. Right. I'd advise you to take care of any unfinished business you have before you go up there. I don't think there will be anything new. But... nope, that was the wrong one. But I would like to take Vazi along to a final confrontation. And he is not leveled, so I will take a round for the upper levels just to level him a bit. So, you guys managed to take down Arios, huh? Man, oh man, it's hard to believe how far you've all come over this past year. Talk about the changing of a guard. Now the SS really has replaced Arios as Crossblade's most beloved heroes. What a scoop! I wouldn't go that far. Despite everything Arios did, I don't think Crossblade will ever view him as anything other than a hero. And that's okay too. You've matured, Lloyd, you know that? Anyway, I don't think there's anything you guys can overcome now that you've managed to beat Arios, and you can quote me on that. At any rate, I'm already looking forward to the after party. Don't let me down, okay? Wouldn't dream of it. Who would have thought your ragtag team would end up rising high enough to get the edge on Arios MacLaine? Seeing the way you little chicklets have grown up is making my chest swell with pride. I genuinely believe you can overcome anything you guys set your mind to, and you can quote me on that. Long ago, the Septarian of Mirage, Demiurgos, chose to erase itself from existence rather than continue on. I apprised you of this before, did I not? You did? It wanted to keep itself from going berserk and hurting those it was sworn to protect. Do you think it's possible Kia might end up following the same fate? I cannot say for certain. However, it is by assuming her role as the Septarian of Zero that she conjured forth this tree, a force that rivals even the goddess. As things stand, there's no guarantee that she will be capable of controlling such an immense power for long. It's possible that with time, Kia herself will come to the same conclusion as the Septarian of Mirage, Demiurgos. I see. Well, that's why we're here. As long as we remain standing, we won't let that happen to her. I've come to expect nothing less. Moments ago, as you were busy fighting the Divine Blade of Wind, a radar detected another flying object entering the holy precincts. It appears to be the red constellation Spearwolf. What, they didn't attack, did they? No, they landed on a different point of the Azure tree without engaging us, then took off again a short while later. I can only presume that they arrived to collect the Scarlet Ogre and Bloody Shirley. Damn it, if we weren't so pressed for time, we could have arrested them and brought them in for questioning. I understand how you feel, but we have other priorities. Sadly, the standby team was in no position to stop them either. The Jaeger skilled in combat is only matched by their ability to make a swift and sensible retreat. The Jaeger's skill in combat is only. There's a chance we might cross paths with them again someday. But right now, all that matters is putting this crisis to rest. Precisely. You should make sure you're prepared before heading into the final battle. Sometimes I get so anxious that I feel like I'm fighting right alongside you all. That's why I want to do my part too. As long as my name is Friendseeker, I'm going to keep praying that you, Noe, and everyone else stays safe. You've been coming back in one piece every time so far. Don't stop now. The heck's your problem? I try showing some concern for you jerks and you up and mock me. Whatever. Just try not to get yourself whooped too hard out there. The sooner you fix this dumpster fire, the sooner I can back to chilling on the Orbinet. At last, we can finally make our way to Kia. Bell and Mr. Grimwood will be waiting for us too. Are you going to be okay, Ellie? Bell must have a personal stake in all this. She's always at her quirks, baffling as they can be. Maybe that's part of what drew me to her. But no matter what her reasoning is, a plan that hinges upon someone else's sacrifice is unacceptable. I couldn't agree more. While I still don't understand Maria Bell and Mr. Grimwood's ultimate goal, I know that we can't let them hurt Kia a minute longer. Listen, Ellie, it may be hard to go up against your best friend, but all of us are here to support you. Can we count on your help? I was already prepared to give it. She and I have been friends since childhood. It's for that exact reason that I must make her recognize the error of her ways. This is it. The end is finally here. We've come so far. All that's left is to believe in ourselves and charge our way through one final battle. But even if we succeed, it won't mean the end of Crossbell's tough times ahead. That's true. If you're ever going to see the light at the end of a tunnel, you have to take it one day at a time. Our victory today will be the first step towards securing Crossbell's future. I think my dad would say the exact same thing if he were still with us. It's the first step, no, the next step in protecting our home. We're going to take it together, Lloyd. Before I'm a police officer or even a guardsman, I'm your friend and comrade who loves her state. Our journey is nearing its end. I don't know how useful Yin's skills will be against whatever it is Mariabel is at her disposal, but if you summon me to the front lines, I will fight alongside you with every fiber of my being. Thanks, Risha, I mean it. You know, it's funny, we've already fought a bunch of times while you were Yin, both side by side and against each other. Sorry about that. I still haven't decided whether to follow the path of a performer or of Yin. But what I know right now is that I want to protect Crossbell, the place that gave me, Ilya, and everyone else a home. If my abilities as Yin prove useful to that end, then I won't hesitate to wield them. Thanks, Risha. We're happy to have you. We'll fight to protect what matters most to us. Together. Agreed. It's almost time. The final battle will determine the fate of Crossbell. At first, I didn't have the highest hopes considering our lack of church personnel, but we've somehow managed to come this far. Knowing the SS, I'm sure you can pull it off. Make sure you've got your equipment in order before you go to close things out. It helped to finally get some direct information from the Divine Blade of Wind, but we've still got a few unsolved mysteries on our end. For starters, for full details of the Azure Zero project orchestrated by Grizzly Grim. Then there's Kia's capabilities as the Septarian of Zero, as well as how Mariabel plans to utilize her. The only way we're going to find out any of those things is by hearing it from the horse's mouths. That's true. If we make our way to them, we're sure to get the final few answers we've been searching for, including why Kia agreed to help them in the first place. Well, try not to get too strung up on it. If there's one thing I've learned since joining the SS, it's that the bond you all share with Kia is the real deal. No matter what happens, as long as you all continue to fight for her, there's hope that she'll listen. That's what I'm banking on. But hey, what's with this you all business? You make it sound like you aren't included. We're rescuing her together, Vazi. You're a member of the SSS and that makes you as much a part of our family as anyone. Kia would say just the same. You really have a way with speeches, you know that? But you're right, I guess the little girl has 3 overprotective dads now. And if you plan on playing the family card, let's get one thing straight, that little girl has 3 overprotective dads now. There's not much more to say now that you've come this far. You've got a tough battle ahead, but I know that Arios will be there to guide you. Please be careful, may the goddess protect you all. Learning that Guy had been murdered by Mr. Grimwood, one of his closest friends, it left me speechless. That he was willing to resort to such drastic measures makes me wonder just what that Azure Zero project is. But above all, I question whether we stand a chance against the conspiracy even Guy failed to thwart. Those are all valid concerns, to be sure. Honestly, I'm starting to fear Mr. Grimwood might be more dead set on this than Arios ever was. Still, that's exactly where we need to show him that despite the odds stacked against us, our determination is even stronger. You're absolutely right, Lloyd. It's only hope of prevailing over him. And we will do exactly that. Now is the time for us to finish what Guy started. Right, we've got this, Theo. So our final showdown set, the SS versus mystifying Mariabel and Ian Puppet Master Grimwood. If this was just about raw strength, they wouldn't even be half as tough as my uncle or Arios. But with Kido at their hands as the Septarian of Zero, They're gonna be pretty damn tough to put down. Yeah, this might be even more difficult than our bout with Arios. But let's not forget, the truth is waiting for us up there. Together there's no barrier we can't overcome. I don't sound like that, do I? We've been hanging out for long enough that I know what you're gonna say before you even think it. So don't worry, I ain't backing down from a fight. I mean, our little girl's waiting for her papas to come pick her up. Wouldn't want to let her down, right? Yeah, exactly. Let's bring Kia home. It's been 3 years since Guy Banning's death, and now the truth of the matter has finally come to light. All this time, MacLaine has been keeping it to himself, shouldering the burden of it on his own. What a simpleton. It was his penance for everything that happened, his way of moving forward. In a way, maybe it's also been his source of strength all these years. What you call strength, I call stupidity. Deep down, he knows it too. That's why you gave you the opening you needed. But aside, you finally learned all that you've been seeking about your brother's passing, isn't that right? Yeah, I really have. There's still a lot for me to sort out once this is over, but I'm content for now. Let's just leave one final barrier standing in our way. We have to defeat Maria Bell and Mr. Grimwood to bring an end to this. That's right. Moving forward is the only way to close the book on this case for good. I hope you're ready to take that final step. I am. Let's go, Bennings. Now is our chance to pick up where your brother left off and follow it through. Now, I seriously doubt they changed the rest of Crossbell, but... Alright, I found a few minor things that are different after we met Arios and confronted Arios. So, first we can tell Shizuku. LoH and the others told Shizuku about their confrontation with Arios. They explained the details surrounding the murder of Guy Banning and how her father wasn't the culprit. Is all of that true? Yeah. Your dad will be with you again soon, Shizuku. Thank goodness. He didn't do it. Father didn't kill his friend and take your brother away. I was so afraid that he did, but it was already too late for him to turn around. Oh, Shizuku. I told you before, didn't I? Arios has never passed the point of no return. Sit tight for a while longer, Shizuku. Your dad's going to be home before you know it. Okay. All that remains now is for us to bring Kia back as well. Heck yeah, getting Shizuku to stretch out that smile is just one more reason to save our little girl. We've already fulfilled one half of our promise. Wouldn't be right to leave it at that. You beat my father fair and square, so I'm sure there's nothing you can't handle. Please everyone, bring Kia back. Bring our best friend home. So... when we can go to the Bracer Guild to tell them about that. So, did you guys manage to take down Arios? Yeah, somehow. But take it from us, the guy was even stronger when he lets on. Well, he is a master in every sense of the word. One who understands the true nature of all things. It wasn't just through natural talent either. No one trains harder than Arios does. You should be proud of yourselves, boys and girls. What a win to prove how far the SSS has come. Perhaps, though luck may have played a considerable role. It was a difficult fight, but we managed to overtake him in the end. And now that you have, there's only one thing left to do. It's about time you brought Kia back. Shizuka's waiting on you guys too. That girl needs her best friend and daddy home, stat. Right. We won't settle for anything less. And we can talk with Cecile. Not everything, but... You're here, Lloyd. Have you confronted Arios yet? We have. It was one of the hardest fights of our lives, but we managed to come together and pull through. Since our first day as the SSS, Arios has always been our rival. I think it's only fitting that he is one of our final barriers to overcome. Frankly, I don't think we would have won had we been even one person short. It truly was a team effort. Yeah, you said it. Well, the special support section has been a second family for all of you, hasn't it? You should be proud you've come this far. While I can't say that Arios and I were particularly close, we have spoken on several occasions. I always got the sense that there was something weighing on his heart deep down. Knowing how hard he works for his daughter, what he went through losing his wife and best friend, it was almost unbearable to see. Maybe it was his reputation as the unassailable divine blade of wind that led him to believe he couldn't turn to anyone else for help. In other words, it was his own strength that led to his loneliness? That could very well be the case. I'm sure any martial artist would feel shame in suffering defeat, but in Arios' case, maybe he feels relieved of all his burdens instead. I'm sure Guy has been looking down on his partner with concern these last 3 years, so as his fiance, allow me to say this on his behalf. Thank you, Special Support Section. Thank you for saving Guy's dear friend Arios. You're welcome. If Guy truly is watching from above, then I hope we did right by him. Now all that remains is taking back Kia. Don't worry, Cecile, we won't keep you waiting much longer. I hold you to that. Lloyd, everyone, be careful out there and come back to us once you've settled this once and for all. I'll be praying for you, so you do your part and bring Kia home, smiling face and all. We will, Cecile, I promise. Now that we know the truth behind Guy's death, I want to tell her, but I don't think now is the time to do it. I still want to hear everything from Mr. Grimwood himself. Okay, but I think the episode might be long enough for a full episode now. And with that I say until next time. And we go, yeah, to confront Maria Bell and Mr. Grimwood next time, I think. Until then, I'm Mace and don't get lost.